So what is going on, people, and welcome to episode 4 of the Peterborough United save here on FIFA 23. Firstly, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to the start of the series, the support that this series has received. I did all 3 episodes, the first 3 sort of batch recorded them and released them. Well, this week. I'm recording this on a Saturday, but if I just look at the YouTube Studio app, we've gone up in subscribers. The views that the last week has just been mad. Watch time as well. First video is already at over 100 views. People are commenting. So massive thank you to you guys who have shown support to the series as well. Yeah, it's what, when you release a new series, it's always what you want, is it to be received well. And it seems that Peterborough is being received well. So massive thank you to you guys. So after the last episode, we played a few games, we concluded our transfer business, and now we can focus on the meat and veg of the season. So as we enter the month of December, back to a regular 3-game episode today. So we start with a home game against Burton Albion before travelling to Shrewsbury in the league. Before, I think, what is a local derby. I'm fairly sure Peterborough and Lincoln are fairly local. At home against Lincoln City in the next episode. Arsenal at the Emirates in the Cup. That is going to be fun. If we have a look at the transfer business that we did in the month of August, that Maranovic bloke we were looking at has ended up going to Brighton, interestingly. But if we have a look, so Jack Marriott's gone out on loan because of our Scout Future star. Will Blackmore was a young keeper that was not going to be any good. Kai Corbett's gone out on loan to Mepard. We signed Dmitro Riznik. He's our first choice keeper. He's Ukrainian. George Saville we signed from Millwall for 1.2 million. Manuel Fernandez gone out on loan. Just a youngster that was never really going to be any good. He's gone permanently, sorry. And then on deadline day, we've brought in Zsolt Nagy, a Hungarian left back, just to in the short term he'll probably play. But he'll just be there to tutor Burrows and then be a backup to Burrows once Burrows starts growing. So that's the business that we have done. I managed to get in a very good youth scout, although we have got no money left now, literally 52k. We got in a scout, a youth scout. He's just going to scout England for now, and as I think I think that's it, actually, to report, to be fair. We've got a few players on international duty, so we're going to have to rotate the squad a little bit for the Burton game. But I think that's enough of an update. I will see you for some gameplay. So this is the Burton Albion lineup then for this game. Ben Garrett in goal, Hamer at right back, Sam Hughes, Mariappa and Kokolo at left back, Charlie Lakin and Michael Mancienne in defensive midfield, Johnny Smith on the right, Mustafa Carriot on the left, Joe Powell in behind, Victor Adeboyeja, of course, a man we know from previous series. We've rotated a fair bit today, so this is our lineup. Bergstrom is in goal because Riznik is on international duty. Thompson, Kent, Edwards and Burrows are the back four. I would have played Riznik, but I would have played Nagy, but he's on international duty as well. Fuchs is sitting. Thompson and Taylor are in the central midfield because Saville's on international duty. Poku out on the right. Clark Harris starts up top. Randall out on the left. After those two scoring in the last game against Sheffield Wednesday, I thought it would be fair to give them a start today. So Ajiboye and Ghana are on the bench, and then a few names you'd recognise there as well. Oh, it's a good chest by Carrion, but Kent does really well. And Nathan Thompson, that is the captain. He'll try and feed Clark Harris, try and beat the on-rushing goalkeeper. And he's digged it, but Garrett, not really enough on it, and Garrett was able to scramble back and stop it from going in. But a nice little try there from Clark Harris. Little dink. Oh, a dink through ball. Randall can bring this one down. Try and get this one back post if we can. And Clark Harris tries to challenge the keeper. Does need some support, and Carrier provides it. Now Mancienne forward. And Edwards just gets that out, no problems. Although we need to try and get the ball off of them. And that's a nice save in the end from Bergstrom. And Randall's got a bit of space out here on this left-hand side. Try and get it out to him quickly. We've about managed to recover the ball nicely. Get back out to Randall, actually. Got a bit of space. Can he run at his man? He'll shift inside, you know, and he's got the agility to get by him. Although the defender's got back at him well, just sort of run down an alley that started disappearing very quickly on him, Joel Randall. Burton playing well, though. Defending well. And they're sort of looking a bit of a threat when they go forward. Burrows has to be wary of the cutback. And again, been fooled by the defender. Oh, and it's Bergstrom. Oh, no. Jesus wept. I wasn't too sure what was going on at all there. But we've managed to scrabble it away from a corner somehow. Clark Harris leading the charge. Oh, it's a good tackle, actually. Got plenty of the man, but he got the ball as well. And that's what mattered. And Edwards, well, less than convincing. Oh, he's giving the ball away, actually. Out to Carayol. He has a strike from distance, but that is straight down the throat of Bergstrom. He loves a bit of Hollywood, does Bergstrom. He likes to make a save look stylish, doesn't he? Poku. Try to slip this one into Clark Harris if we can. Onto his right foot. Clark Harris. That doesn't matter, though. He'll find the far corner with an absolute beast of an effort. He's in behind. Is it? Lakin. Oh, Bergstrom, what has gone on here? It's Charlie Lakin with a goal for Burton, away back into the match. And they arguably deserve it as well. Probably been the better team overall. But I want to know what's going on with the keeping here. Poor concentration from me, admittedly, with the defending. But it's literally right next to Bergstrom's hand. I'm not sure what is going on there. And well, we've been pegged back. An unfamiliar feeling, really, this season. Randall trying to make something of his own. Does well. Gets it all the way out to Kwame Poku. Try and get a ball in if we can. Aim for Clark Harris. It's too far. Taylor, though. Oh, it forces the save from the keeper. Try and get this one nearer if we can. Edwards. Taylor. Nathan Thompson has a go. Oh, what a goal from Nathan Thompson. The most unlikely of sources. The right back, the captain, with an absolute peach of a strike just inside the area. He's hit that. Keeper's got nowhere near it. Pick that one out if you can. My word, what a strike. And we will enjoy that replay and we will watch this celebration. That goal deserves it. What an absolute peach. He's done really well there. The right back tracked his man all the way and made the tackle. Confidence flowing after that fine goal that's put us back in front. Poku, he could be in behind it. Trying to get away from Kikolo. Poku needs some help if he can. Tries to find his man at the back stick. Clark Harris. Oh, it's almost deflected in. There's a couple of blocks in there. It's gone from one way, then the other. Taylor. Edwards. Oh, he gets his head on it, but gets it all wrong. Bring this one away. And Clark. Oh, that's poor. Come on, Johnson. Trying to concentrate. He's got... What do you say about that? That's a strike and a half, that is. He's just picked that up out of nothing and just absolutely hit that. Attaboy Azo. No one really got near him. And it's swerved in and out. There's not a lot you can do about that except to say it's a fantastic strike. Right, less than 10 minutes to go. Right, Randall. Come on. Garner, make a run. Make a run on the outside. Finally. Garner. He's in. Joseph Garner, the substitute. He surely won it. Literally seconds after coming on. And the Scout Future Star has surely won it. In the final 5 minutes. The subs come across the pitch. Bergstrom's loving it. Shouldn't be in this position if you could actually keep. But we'll look past that. He took forever to take the hint, but when he finally did, Garner, he had the space. He's found the back of the net. Yeah, he's read that one well, though. Referee will take that. Thank you very much. A win. We've made hard work of it, but a win is a win. And, well, 3 more points for us in the league table. Burton not having as many shots, but certainly had the better of the ball. So the second game of this episode then against Shrewsbury, and this is how they line up. Burgoyne in goal. Julian Da Costa playing 5 at the back. Che Dunkley, I've heard of him. Tom Flanagan, heard of him. Taylor Moore, heard of him. George Naz. Luke Leahy, of course, someone we looked at signing. Asim Madibo, Tom Bayliss, Juan Becerra, and Daniel Udo as well. Anyone I recognise? Morosi on the bench. A few players I recognise on there. We've gone for something slightly different today. 4-4 bloody 2, except we're playing like a holding 4-4-2 instead of a normal one. So I wanted to try Garner and Clark Harris out up top together. So we've essentially, it's our normal team. So we've got Riznik back in, the players are back from international duty, Nagy's back. We've dropped Fuchs and put in Clark Harris. So in a way more attacking, but then in a way not, because we've got 2 defensive players in the middle rather than just one. But then we have got 2 strikers. So we'll see how it goes. It might work, it might not. Bit of an experiment. But against a team like Shrewsbury, I feel comfortable in doing so. I'm not too sure where Shrewsbury are in the league. Had a look after the last game, and Barnsley are still level up top with us. Although that has been given, that wasn't ideal. And they come forward here. They have a strike from distance. There's a good save from Riznik. Thompson, goal scorer from last game, has given it away. And while the 4-4-2 has not been producing much to shout about to start with. Good save from, double save from Riznik. Foul in there somewhere, apparently. Good tackle. Oh, my word. Referee's offside. He's hit the post anyway. I thought that was offside for love. For love and money, I thought that was offside. Clark Harris. Nice little ball from Angelboy. Clark Harris, well, I was going to say he'll need the support, but he might not. Oh, it's a tackle at the last. Not quite sure who it was that got their foot in. Shrewsbury look like they mean business. It's a good tackle from Nagy. Clark Harris, Garner, out of his feet, and Ben one, and that's not a great effort. Garner, he's found the back of the net. The two combined. I got the ball and Garner was in space. I thought I'll play the shot. I'll play the pass. And then the space started to close up. I was like, have I made the right decision? But he's finished that. Keeper's had an absolute met. Garner back in the starting lineup, back on the score sheet where I scored in the last game, even coming off the bench. Having a 76 rated player at this level is, I dare say, cheating. But I'm certainly not going to complain. Given away to Saville. Clark Harris. Garner. Oh, he's hit the post this time. Very similar effort to the goal he's just scored. But this time, aims it just a little far to that left. And it bounces back off the woodwork. Oh. Thompson does well, tracking back there. That's one thing I've noticed switching it up to Legendary, is that the AI now just take little touches that just throw you off like that. It's a good save again from Riznik. Again, we've given it away. Kent as well, though. Not to fall for the trickery. Angelboy comes away with it. Is he going to have a run? He'll think about it. We'll choose Garner inside. Little shift of feet. And no one ever just bouncing off him, backing off him. And Taylor will have a strike. It's a good save from Burgoyne. Oh, it's a good one too, actually. And now, again, quarter 6s and 7s. And finally, Riznik has been beaten, though not for the want of trying. He's pulled off a number of saves in this game. Defensively, we don't look up to scratch in this. Well, we don't feel comfortable really in this formation, I would say. It's a good tackle. Clark Harris will find Garner. Can he get away from his man? Not quite. Finds Poku as a strike from the area. Oh! Well, it's a save from Burgoyne, not the most convincing. Saville on the corner. Garner is there, and he finds the back of the net. The keeper should have come and got that. It's pretty criminal that he didn't, to be honest. Thompson. Oh, it's a good tackle, actually. That's a boy. There's a bit of a gap there. Garner can move into the space. Clark Harris. And he's round the back of the net. A clinical counter-attack, and the two strikers link up. Maybe two up top is the way we move forward. We're swinging a deep cross here, you know. Clark Harris. Oh, looking to get on the end of it. Thompson finds Clark Harris again. We'll have a strike. Well, it was a testing one. Bounced just in front of the keeper. Taylor. Garner is there again. Oh, and his header this time. Looking for the hat-trick. It's over the bar. Edwards with a great block. Nagy. Oh, gives the ball away. Oh, Edwards goes for the crunch. The referee is going to give the free kick on the edge there. And it was a foul by Ronnie Edwards. He was late. It's late. Oh, potentially Bayliss over this. Oh, he's gone. We've blown our load early. It's a great... Oh, it's onto the bar. It's a block from Saville. And it's actually... Can we find it? Can we find it? Can we find it? Ajiboye. He's probably gone the wrong way. We'll try and stand this up if we can. To the edge. Clark Harris. Oh, it's a good block. That's blocked by his own player, for goodness sake. Well, that's going to be game 3-1 win it is over Shrewsbury. They just keep giving us the ball. Garner. Can he have another goal? He can. He has found his hat-trick. I don't know why they keep running into the net to blast it. But they just, yeah, committing defensive suicide. He does well to hold the defender off, and he's positioned that in the corner perfectly. Garner with a hat-trick. Clark Harris with another. The two strikers up top. I think we have found a secret formula there. So the Lincoln City lineup then for this final game of the episode. Sam Long in goal. TJ Ioma, Adam Jackson, Regan Paul and Sean Ruffin at the back. I hope I've said that. Oh, no, centre back. Robson at the back. Sorry, I didn't realise they were playing five at the back. Matty Virtue and Lasse Sorensen in the middle on the front three. Danny Mandrew. Jordan Garrick leading the line and Charles Vernon on the left. We are playing the exact same team. We have stuck with the 4-4-2. Little pre-match thing about Garner. He's the top scorer in the division with 7 goals. That hat-trick certainly helping him out. But yeah, it's as you were for us. And yeah, it's just business as usual, really. Vernon makes his way forward. Robson back inside to Lasse Sorensen. That's a good ball. Garrick. Oh, I thought for all the world that was going to find its way to the bottom corner. Really well worked move from Lincoln. And I thought, yeah, that was going to nestle in the bottom corner. But thankfully for us, it does not. And Clark Harris now trying to work himself a bit of space. Well, Saville's forward. Might as well have had a shot there, but it was blocked at source. And it's interesting that defences just sort of do that on this game. Just sort of back off. I've noticed it in a couple of games now where defences just back off and just leave you so much room. In a way, it's kind of like works in some capacity because I always then like worry what to do because you've got so much time, you overthink things. It's a really good play. We need Saville. It's it. Oh, it's a good save there from the keeper. It's sort of, I thought he was going to hit it with some venom, but it almost sort of looped up and around, and it was a bit odd. Garner's there, underneath it, but couldn't get something on it. George Saville, Clark Harris, Poku. We'll get this out wide to Thompson. Trying to get into Clark Harris. He had a bit of space around him. Garrick, he's absolutely sold Frankie Kent there. Need Thompson to come across. Kent out wide. Vernon. It's a lovely save from Riznik. Garrick is causing us a lot of problems with his movement so far in this first half. Mandrew with a corner in. Ajiboye can head that one away. Poku looking to get on the end. I thought that he was going to have a shot then. That player done really well there. Ajiboye can get on it. And Clark Harris now Cut back. Oh, just as he was about to release him, the toe comes in to steal the ball away. It's good from Edwards. Good pass from Saville. Find Ajiboye. It's a lovely pass. Ajiboye should have just squared it, although the option didn't present itself. That shot from Taylor was not great. The option did not present itself to pass to Clark Harris until I'd already pressed the shoot button. Saville brings that down nicely. Oh, Clark Harris tried for a little dink over it, but just not enough room to manoeuvre. Well, 10 minutes to go to half time, and it's been a frustrating game so far. Vernon is in behind Thompson. The captain is getting back at him, does really well. Nathan Thompson. Ah, just couldn't get out of his feet, couldn't decide what he wanted to do, and then by the time I did, he didn't move the ball. Oh, Vernon skipped past Kent, and Garrick's in again, and Ronnie Edwards is trailing, and Garrick has scored, and he's been a problem for us all this first half, and he's just afforded too much space. It's when I'm like, it's an old thing with FIFA, and I'm not, not trying to blame the game, because they have played well, and he has played especially well this first half. But it's when you're trying to change players, and they're like crossing over, and then you change them, and then they just sort of stop what they're doing, and then it affords that player the extra space. It's a good ball in. Oh, did not expect Saville to meet that. And well, on this derby day, it's the away fans that are so far having the better of it. They've been so good in this game. So good. Our first played defeat of the season. And fair play to them. They got their goal and they've held on to that ball like their lives depended on it. 59% possession, restricted us to 5 shots. They absolutely deserve that, and I cannot say anything for it. Luckily for us, Barnsley draw at Bolton's. That means that as we finish the episode, if we have a look at the standings, Barnsley just a point above us. We're yet to draw a game this season. 7 wins and 2 defeats. Well, plenty of goals scored. We just need to turn a couple of those defeats into wins. Admittedly, one of them was in a sim game, so there wasn't really a lot I could do about it. But we're 3 points clear of Sheffield Wednesday. MK Dons and Cambridge make up the top 5. If we have a look, though, at what is to come in the next episode, it is the big one. We start with a trip to Morecambe in the league, before a trip to Premier League Arsenal to play at the Emirates in the Carabao Cup, before finishing the episode with a big game, to be fair. Ipswich at home in the league. And then, it's busier and busier and busier. But yeah, that is how next episode is going to look, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this one. As I said at the start of this video, thank you very much for the support on the opening few episodes of this. Really does mean a lot to me. If you have enjoyed this episode, pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.